Facebook remarketing ads really do work. Welcome to a Monday edition, episode 136 of the Marketing for Owners podcast with me, John. You can find all the details on iTunes, on Stitcher. Why don't you subscribe? This episode is sponsored by marketingforowners.com/71. Just kidding. Saves me having to tell you all about it. If you go to that page, there is a free book download. It is called The 71 Ultimate Tools for Marketing for Small Business Owners. It doesn't matter how small you are or how big you are. It's going to do wonders. That is the list of the stuff we use. We don't have salespeople, we don't bother with salespeople because we use tools. They are virtually all free. Some will cost a little bit. Nothing is expensive. And we genuinely use them. We use other stuff, but those are the ones we use all the time. They're great. Anyway, back to the podcast. Today, talking about Facebook. Back a while ago, I made a controversial, in my opinion, podcast about Facebook and the Emperor's New Clothes. People are addicted to Facebook. We all are. But we want it to work for our business, so we try and build a page. It doesn't do anything. No one's seeing our stuff. Facebook announce that they don't show our stuff to anybody, or hardly anyone on your business page. You have to pay to play. Now that's fine by me because we do. We use Facebook. In our e-commerce businesses, we extensively use Google AdWords. Without Google AdWords, we wouldn't be where we are today. But Facebook ads are killing it right now. They're brilliant, but only if they're done correctly. Quite often you'll put up put a post in and it says boost post and you pay for that, and a lot of people just click, but no, that's not really doing it. That's not why it's there. Remarketing is where it's at. I'm not going to go into the full detail of remarketing because if you don't know what that is, you probably won't be wanting to implement this. But if you've ever been on a website and you've looked up, say you've been on Amazon, you've looked up cameras, and you've looked up Canon EOS 5, and then you go around the interwebs and you go to CNN or you go to other sites, and you suddenly see there's adverts for Amazon, the camera that you've just been looking at, and then you go to somewhere else, ESPN, and there's another advert for the thing, and you think, cool, that's good, that's a coincidence, and you click on it. All right, that is called remarketing or retargeting. And what they've done is there is a cookie. They've put a cookie on which tracks you. Now, get over the cookie thing, please, everyone. That's how the entire internet works. That's how it serves up relevant information. That's how it knows something about you, because the cookie tracks where you've been. Don't you worry. The NSA probably know more about you than the cookie's worth. Don't worry about that. So that cookie tracks you. Now Facebook will give you a little bit of code to put on your website so that you can remarket. Now what that means is someone comes to your website and then they leave. You have the ability to track that through Facebook systems. Everyone else has got it, Google, all the advertising people. But you can put an ad on Facebook and you can advertise to that person and put certain stipulations around it. Now, the first one is you want to use it to build a custom audience. So once you put that tracking pixel on your website, you can build a custom audience. You want one for people who've visited your website in the last 30 days, the last 60 days, 90, 120, and the maximum 180. People who come back to your site over time are different to the people who just pop in today and never come back at all. Oh, by the way, you also ideally want to have people who've just visited your website in the last day. If you don't get much traffic, if you don't get like 100 visitors a day, then you want to run it over, say, 2 or 3 or 4 days to to get to the point where Facebook can register an audience building thing. Now, once you have that, you can do things with those audience, because people, you're getting a different type of audience. You can put certain ads to that custom audience. Okay, people who visit your website over and over a long period of time are great potential customers. Let them know. Just even say thank you to them. Anything. For example, e-commerce site. You can do different things. If you put that code on your site, you could market or remarket to someone who has added stuff to the cart page, the shopping cart. So in other words, they were almost buying, but then they did not go to the checkout page. They abandoned the cart. You can remarket to them via Facebook. When they return to Facebook, they'll see an advert from you that may say something like, hey, would an extra 5% discount help you make a purchase today? I don't know. You can offer them something. How about if we threw in something like that? You can something like that. Just use your imagination. See what other people do. On landing pages, so you send someone to that marketingforowners.com/71 is a landing page. As you notice, there's no other navigation. The only option is to opt in or to leave the page. When you opt in, you will see a landing page. I recommend that you do this, but just to see how it works. Because once you've opted in, it won't hurt you. If you don't actually like it, you just get an email sent with a link. If you don't like it, you can unsubscribe, by the way, one click, or just delete the email, or don't read the email. But just do it to see what happens. You go to a thank you page. So that thank you page has the tracking pixel. Now, if I know that somebody has gone to the landing page, but not gone to the thank you page, they didn't get it. They didn't get it. So the copy wasn't quite good enough. I can remarket to them, offer them something else, explain it again, offer it to them again. Maybe they got distracted. The phone rang. The dog started barking. One of the kids started crying. Suddenly realised you're late for picking up the kids from school. All that kind of stuff happens, right? Life gets in the way. So you can remarket to people who did something but then didn't do something else. They visited a page but didn't visit that page. You can remarket to people by the category. For instance, they go to your website on ours. For instance, they go to the smoke alarm on my fire safety e-commerce site. They go to the smoke alarms category. How about, once they've been to that, how about letting them know that we also have fire blankets? We also sell small domestic fire extinguishers, another category, things like that, because they may have only looked at the smoke alarms and not had time to look around at anything else. Didn't realise what else we sell. Didn't realise that we have 2,500 products or whatever it is. Can't remember the number. But so think about this. You can craft all kinds of beautiful ads. You can use what you want. It's very, very easy. You can limit your budget. One thing is, put that ad in the news feed. Don't put it in the sidebar, because you're going to cost a fortune. Target them to the custom audiences that you have built if you're going to use ads. You follow this? On the marketingforowners.com website, we have the Owners Club. If you go to marketingforowners.com/7-reasons, that'll give you 7 reasons why you should join. Hey, one is it's free. Just register. But when on the website, you will then get access to everything we put out, all the reports, everything, without having to click and enter an email. You get access to the special how-to articles. So when we put a how to add a targeting pixel or a remarketing pixel to your website for Facebook ads, or how to set up Facebook ads, that's going to be in the Owners Club. It's all for free. That's where you'll get the best stuff. Anyway, enough of that. Monday, it's time for a book for the week. Today, Duct Tape Marketing by John Jantsch. Just look up duct tape marketing, not duck, not wah wah, like you can hear in the duck pond in the distance. Duct, D-U-C-T. So look it up. John is a genius of marketing systems. He has his systems based on the marketing hourglass instead of the marketing funnel. Seriously, if you don't read that book and cannot figure out a great way of adding a new marketing technique to your systems, if you haven't got any, and make money, then I'll eat my hat. Have I got a hat? No. Okay. Well, you know what I mean. Duct tape marketing. John is fabulous, and it's well written. See you tomorrow.